GliTzOkO got to choose the map because his team lost the last map. So yes, it's sometimes called terrain favored because these small paths are accessible with tanks, so you can siege your siege tank there and attack the natural of your opponent, which is pretty strong. But we'll see how it turns out. Okay, GliTzOkO needs some time apparently. Intervention resumes the game, and yes, and you see in the top left corner for Team LickyPiddy winning the first map. It is Knatterking. Bottom right for Team MAESTROS INMORTALES. It's GliTzOkO, Terran from Spain. So everything is normal as of now. I changed the interface. This is part of the game hard mod, which adds also the killed units logo for toast notification. Standard opening, no standard island, no proxy, but you don't see proxies very often on this map because it's pretty big. So the cross spawn takes very long to get from the top to the opposed base. Cross spawn. If it's near, sometimes you see some proxies, but not all that often compared to two-player maps, because it's also very luck dependent if you scout your opponent first. Okay, so we might see a command center first by GliTzOkO. He got his SCV back from building the supply depot to mine, and at 400 minerals he'll plant his command center, I guess. Knatterking going for the gateway and the gas simulator. This is also pretty standard. GliTzOkO's opening is for the economy far better for the economy because you can mine off 2 bases instead of 1. And yes, Knatterking's opening has his gateway earlier, so he can produce military units faster, or rather earlier, and apply some pressure to his opponent. Adding the core, 2 gases. We might see an Oracle from Stargate, because it's a pretty fast unit which can deal a lot of damage. Yeah, and we see here 18, 17 supply. We see GliTzOkO's barracks being planted, and yes, everything looks pretty normal. He adds his gas. He might go for Reaper, I'm not sure. So, Knatterking scouting it in the second try. No scouts for GliTzOkO, I think. No, he does not know where his opponent is. Knatterking scouts the CC first and the barracks as well as the gas. I think nothing that special, and I don't think he'll change his plan if he has a strategy worked out for this map. Getting his own nexus to get that extra boost in minerals. Yes, he did not build a single military unit because he knows there won't be much pressure by GliTzOkO in the first few minutes. Setting here, I think he'll add a Robo or a Stargate, or it's pretty late for a Stargate. Oh, here it comes, so might be Oracle or even Phoenixes, so he will try to do some economic damage. There are some. Control Shift 7. I don't know. This should work. So I don't know. To set this, set the actual score. It's 1-0 for Team LickyPiddy if you just tuned in. Adding yes, I think he will go into Phoenixes with Colossus, because he adds a robo very fast and he hasn't built a single unit out of his he adds an Oracle to do some damage, but there are already turrets coming up, so GliTzOkO is prepared pretty nicely for that upcoming pressure. Adds his second gas on the natural, has one sentry to force field, also mothership core to throw down, photon overcharge if there's some Terran units walking over, but no, he's just sitting in his bunker. I'll try to get the screen, yes, control, shift, or I might, yes, shift 1, control 1, oh, apparently this doesn't work. Okay, nothing that special coming up. Knatterking adds his robotics bay to get these colossus, as well as GliTzOkO adds another 2 barracks and his starport to get Vikings and medivacs against these colossus. Knatterking used the revelation spell of the Oracle to get vision of his opponent. It's pretty nice, so you can see whenever your opponent moves out. Interesting supply depot by GliTzOkO. I think it's for scouting, but I don't think I like it. Yes, here first Colossus coming out, as well as the first the range upgrade for the Colossus, Colossi, as well as the first Phoenix. Knatterking, he's currently he's supply blocked, and he adds 2 more gateways, so he'll apply some pressure. I think he'll go Phoenix Colossus. It's pretty strong because the Phoenix really help you to shut down drops from your opponent, and the Colossus do massive amounts of damage against the ground forces of the Terran. GliTzOkO gets his second expansion, so third base total, which will give him another boost in economy, and he adds 4, even 5 supply depots to prevent getting supply blocked. His first drop is about to start, so I don't think Knatterking saw that, but with his Phoenixes he should be able to clean them pretty fast. Here the warp gate technology hasn't been used, it's still gateways. And yes, I think, oh yes, he notices now, and it allows him to deploy units much faster. 2 forges for the upgrades. It's a disadvantage of the Phoenix Colossus style that you don't have lots of upgrades, so the Terran player is has mostly better upgrades, and you try to do more damage instead. Here the drop does some little damage. I don't know why this Colossus has no shields anymore, but okay. Oh, there's Widowmine, which I completely missed. These 3 Phoenixes, I think, oh yes, he cleans it with his observer. Knatterking, GliTzOkO adds 2 additional starports. I'm not sure if he can support them. Well, okay, he's on a 3 base economy, so this should be possible. 2 more starports for the Colossus and the Phoenixes. Vikings are the key. You need really high numbers of Vikings to kill the Colossus, and then the Phoenixes, that your ground army can do some work against the gateway units of Protoss. Yes. Army income wise, it's better for the Terran. He has lots of mules. He's only 9 workers ahead, but the TOS should have more workers, I think. because he's not having that boost provided by the mules. Units wise, well, already 4 Vikings out, and I think Knatterking, I'm not sure if he should move out already, because that Bioforce is pretty strong. He has almost no support units. Gets Knatterking gets a revelation spell once more to see if when GliTzOkO moves out. And yes, 4th production Steve here. 4th Colossus on the way, another Phoenix, and well, these forges don't has no upgrades yet, I think, so he should try to get some. We might see the first fight now in a few seconds. Already 2 mines set up for GliTzOkO, and he moves out with his small bio Viking force. Also support with, I think, 2 medivacs, yes, which can heal the unit, as well as 2 banshees. Okay. He might try to do some damage in the main base during the fight. Knatterking adds Immortals. Immortals are pretty good against these Marauders. They do bonus damage against Marauders, so he'll try to riddle them down as fast as possible. He moves back, gets another base. No, it's already his 5th base against 3 bases of Knatterking. And I think he should try to get his 4th up and running, so he'll have more income. And yes, you see the difference, it's not that big anymore, but still, the Terran is over 17 workers ahead. This is pretty much. And yes, Knatterking doesn't build any probes anymore, so I think he'll just do an all-in. Oh, good mine hit, and another mine hit. So he should get more units, and as well as a probe or a war prism to get a proxy pylon for faster reinforcements. These two, I like these 2 planetary fortresses. They help pretty much against the, especially against the circlings, not circlings, sorry, against the zealots. Oh, I don't think it will go too well. Zealots are already melted, Colossus can fight, and now he moves back. Knatterking has to fear that he might get chased down, but no, everything is okay. Knatterking can get back. But you see the Terran here, another hidden expansion, so economy-wise he's pretty far ahead, as well as in army size, I guess. And yes, if you look at the active forces, it's a lot more. This should almost never happen if you're Phoenix Colossus, but I think the GliTzOkO scouted it pretty well and was able to set up a good position. You have seen that all the zealots were melted between these 3 planetary fortresses, so they weren't able to attack the bio units in the turn. Oh, Knatterking loses another 2 Phoenixes for free. You never want that to happen. And he added some High Templars. I'm not sure. Oh, they have already Storm, so he could do massive amounts of damage. But there are already 2 ghosts out for GliTzOkO, and these ghosts are pretty much the hard counter to High Templars. So Knatterking will have to watch out that he doesn't have them clumped up, so 1 EMP could kill them all. Kill all the energy, and it comes down to microing during the battle. This base gets up unscouted, and income wise, yes, 600 income more for the Terran. That's not good for the Proton player. don't think, no, he has one Phoenix, but one Phoenix isn't, he helps against these Banshees, but I think he should get one or two more to shut down these attacks. Oh, he sets already, GliTzOkO already sets up a hidden expansion with infrastructure if he loses his bases or the fight and his bases, so he can replenish his army before the toss attacks him again. And well, I think Knatterking is really far behind, but it all comes down to the fights, and yes, both are building a solid bank, but it's not enough to remax instantly, so both should get rid of it. Where did he lose these? Oh, Knatterking lost 9 workers and he's already behind in economy, so it's even more painful. I think he should try, well, he doesn't see them, so it's all black for him. They're coming back in, so oh, this time it might get better for Knatterking. One Banshee force, another Banshee force, third Banshee force, already 2 more workers lost. GliTzOkO is trying to sneak by and get that base because Knatterking is pretty far out of position. Oh, he got some EMPs, so all the shields are away, I think. Or was it mine hits? I think it was shields. EMPs. GliTzOkO attacks the 5th base of Knatterking, no resistance. Because, well, he has high ground advantage. Oh, loads up his units and tries to do a doom drop. No units in position for Knatterking. This can be really painful. Drops 2 medivacs into the main, 2 into the third, or no, rather 4th base. And well, he tried to get that economy and snipe the base, as well as do some damage here. All Marauders, wow, that's a lot. Knatterking loses his 4th base as well as the 2 gates, and oh, he might not lose his sniper, for this will become really painful. But I don't think he has enough units to stop the Marauders from doing additional damage. He tries to push now because it's maybe his only last chance, I think. Templars in the back doing storms, oh, killing these Vikings. But a lot of them are still alive. Try to push them down. And I don't think he's got an observer with his army, so oh, that's pretty painful. Storms against these Banshees, it helps a lot. Knatterking remains with a pretty good army, but it gets kited down by these Marauders coming from the back, and I think it's game. So I don't see Knatterking coming back because he's only mining of 3 bases against a lot more of Terran. Income wise, you see double the income, almost double the workers. This is, yes, it was a pretty good fight. He killed all these Vikings, but it wasn't enough. Additional drops going underway for, oh, well, PKT. I don't know what this means, but that's a bad taunt. Yes, I think he's getting some revenge on the slash dance from last game. This drop may clean the 4th base. Oh, his probes are lost, I think, where's the Nexus. And well, more than triple the income, 4 times the income. Yes, I don't see Knatterking coming back, to be honest. Another 11 workers lost, 30 against 77, a lot. We have to look at the units. He has 6 ghosts against these 10 Archons, so it all comes down to the EMPs, and I don't think he can miss those EMPs because Archons are pretty big. The EMPs kill all the shield. or a lot of the shield points, and then the Archons are pretty easy to kill. So additional 3 command centers. GliTzOkO is just macroing up. Yes, I think he's already thinking about the next game. But Knatterking might still have a chance if he can catch all these ghosts off guard, or big chunks of the unit, of the army, so and they will melt. But we'll have to see it now. Already 4, yes, the 4 planetary fortresses are doing their job. Oh well. This does ghosts here. They didn't plant their EMPs. First, lots of EMPs all over the place. And yes, without the shield points, the planetary fortresses have a simple job, easy job to kill all these Archons. Knatterking is currently in the infrastructure of his opponent, killing 15 workers, so this might neglect some of the damage. But GliTzOkO is as well dropping the main, it's natural as well as the core. And well, it's starting to be a base race, but the base race looks far better for GliTzOkO because all these bases. Knatterking killing some reinforcements. This is nice, but oh, use down. Another taunt by GliTzOkO. Lots of army supplies here up there, and I don't think, well, 1 EMP and it's all over. Yes, fighting in this choke point is never good. GG called out by Knatterking. 1-1, see you next game.